These are cases where there are no asylum applications. I made this possible by asking all of the heads of state and government around Germany, said, we want to do that, you've got to accept that, because it is possible according to European law. What's not possible is when we're talking about cases of asylums, these have to be dealt with differently. We're going to have a huge improvement soon, but they're stuck in the Bundestag, and Mr. Merz is not allowing them through. That's the implementation of the Common European Asylum System. So you were talking about the CEAS. Well, it's a system that means that we negotiated away the problems that we had. It gives us more protection on Europe's external borders. There are many processes that we can do immediately. There are refugees that can be registered immediately. This is something we've called for in Germany and Europe for years. And the most important thing is we can send back even more people within the framework of European law. And these laws are ones that will come into force next year in Europe across the EU. And so we have to do that. So next year, yes, but I'd like to give you a forecast based on what we have done already. If you extrapolate from January, it wasn't just 100,000 less people last year, but this year it's going to be the same number again, if not more, because we have set the right course, and the laws that are in the Bundestag are ones that have to be approved. And like I said, Mr. Merz is stopping stricter laws, the police laws, all in the upper house of parliament, the Bundesrat, and he wants to create a show about motions. All right, let's ask Mr. Merz here. Let me interrupt you, but I'll just ask you one more thing, Mr. Scholz. Is it the case that you believe that through the CEAS, the Common European Asylum System, cases like these will be solved? Because just to remind you what that is, the Syrians and the Afghans are the largest groups of those who come to Germany, and whatever month they come to Germany, and they are not covered by the Common European Asylum System, which is particularly strict in the way it deals with people on the external borders, because they have an acknowledgement right of 87%. I'll happily respond that. Well, you have to respond that. That's why you're here, Mr. Scholz. Yes, and that's why I want to say that those who have first come to another European country will be repatriated more easily. It's difficult now because each time we have to get the approval of the other EU state. In future, that will be different. And then we'll have far more cases that we can repatriate. And I think the point is that we have to have a very clear case that ensures that irregular migration declines. And let me say, in no uncertain terms, loud and clear, that there have never been tougher laws than the ones I asserted. And we're already seeing the impact. When the numbers went up in 2022, I dealt with it. In 23, I agreed with the federal states and with the other neighboring countries. So, okay, and now here's a question to Friedrich Merz. Mr. Merz, you have heard that you are offending our neighboring countries. Mr. Scholz says that you're causing trouble with all of our neighbors because these are cases